Murder Burger. What's up, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of this week's episode of Murder Burger. I'm Wes, and this is Annie.
Hi guys! In this video, we will be discussing the psychology of Holmes and the various reasons that Holmes decided to target the city of Chicago. H.H. Holmes is a very interesting character because of his contrasting characteristics. In social settings, Holmes is irresistible to everyone he meets. With his blue eyes, charms, and eerily effortless manipulation, he is able to seduce the women he meets and lure them to their cruel deaths. In reality, Holmes was a murderous and unfeeling man with no moral values of any kind.
Eric Larson paints a creepy picture of Holmes from the beginning of his childhood. Holmes' childhood helps to answer the question of how Holmes became this murderous psychopath that he was. On page 39, Larson alludes to the fact that Holmes' only friend being killed by a fall was a false statement, and that the possibility of foul play by Holmes could be an answer to Tom's strange death. Larson also depicts the story of Holmes' fascination with skeletons at an early age that points to where his murderous inclinations may have been generated from.
He cheated and lied just for his own personal pleasure. The man was a psychopath with no regard for the societal norms that surrounded him. The 1893 Chicago World Fair was the perfect killing ground for Holmes. He chose the city of Chicago for many well-thought-out reasons. First, an enormous amount of people were coming from all over the world to visit the fair. Many of these people had never been to America to experience the way things work here and were overwhelmed with the chaos that coincided with the fair. They had no time to think about if their hotel owner was going to murder them.
Holmes's hotel was a cheap and easy stay for anyone who did not come to Chicago prepared to stay elsewhere. At the same time, Chicago was a rapidly growing city that needed residents for an increasing population. What better place to spend the first few weeks than a small hotel run by a respectful gentleman? Because, as best as anyone could tell, the owner was a forgiving soul. The third and final reason that Holmes chose Chicago was because of Chicago's police force. Disappearances happened on the daily, and police rarely put effort into finding the perpetrator. To end this video, we would like to put a perspective on Holmes's action by sharing some gruesome statistics. Holmes's murder castle contained a maze of over 100 windowless rooms that he could keep his victims in.
He had over 10 different ways of killing his victims, including locking them in a safe until they die and filling the room with gas. Throughout his lifetimes, Holmes confessed to 27 murders, but many think that number could have been as high as 250 victims.
Thanks for watching the Murder Burger.
Tune in next week for more on The Devil in the White City.
Bye!
Bye.